And here we are on October the 14th of 1997 at almost 7 o'clock at night. And what we have here is something you don't see very often. These are two almost identical ED betas that I got in my house, and there we go. I want to show how these models are similar yet different. This is the Cadillac of the ED betas. This is the EDV 9500, which you can barely see, and I just got in today, by the way. This does insert editing and all kind of good stuff. The one next to it is a stripped down version of the same thing called the EDV30F or something like that. This is an industrial editing version of this one here. Let's do some close-ups and see what the differences are. Okay, we're now looking at the 9500. The most of the differences are right down here on the lower panel. Over here we have some auxiliary video inputs and an S input. On this model, all we have is a headphone jack and a mic input, and of course a level control for the headphone. What else do we have? We have, that's over there. These are pretty much the same. Interesting, there's no tone control. Now, as you can see, here are some controls for the audio on the 9500, and yet on the other model, we have a tone control for high or low, oddly enough. Nothing over here around the sharpness control. Same thing over here, normal audio, because the other one doesn't have a tuner. There's also a lot more buttons down here on the bottom. We have an input select, which we don't have in the other one. There's no timer set. See, it's just stripped down here. There's no timer set, no input select, because there's only one input, and that's the video input. And let's see. Here's a timer record, check and next, which is missing on the other one. Right over here, just some blank spaces. Very interesting. There's also, let's see, there's 4 buttons here. Counter reset, counter remain, tape return, and index. And there's 5 over here on this one. Oh, there's a TV VTR button. That's the difference. Plus there's the channel button here up and down, which we don't have on the other one. Plus this one doesn't even have a remote control. Nor does it have a built-in channel 3 or 4 output as far as that goes. And up here, all you have is a light for the ED beta and the edit position. On this one, we have a VTR, digital picture, as well. So it's interesting to see the differences. Waited a long time to get this 9500 and paid a lot of money for it too, $1,500. So this one's staying and this one's going. A 30F I've already got sold to a guy in Canada, and once I work out the arrangements, it'll be his. Notice too, this machine is kind of white. This one is like gray. But they're the exact same size, same height, width, everything else. So we're going to plug the 9500 in right now and get her going and see how we like it. So Ray Glasser, October of 1997, with probably the last Sony beta I'll ever get. There's no other ones that I want. All that's lacking right now for my collection is an NEC that I want to get. So that's it. Take care, and we'll see you next time.